Hello everyone and welcome back to another mail video, this time December. And this is actually very special because not only is it December and there's a lot of mail.
There's
a lot of mail.
A ton of mail.
A lot of mail. Not only that, but this is the last month that we are going to be doing mail in this format. We've made multiple videos talking about how mail needed to change and then what the changes were going to be. This is the last month that we're doing it in the old format. Although before this there was
another old format.
There's an older format, but this will become the old format, and then for January's mail, it'll be the new format. Air quotes all over the place. Let's get started, shall we?
Our first letter is from Kevin in Calgary, Alberta.
Let's start with Kevin's letter. Dear StephenMail, greetings from the land of the far north, also known as Canada. First time writing, and I just wanted to say thanks to both of you for doing so much hard work on the channels. I've spent countless hours entertained by your guys' antics, and this is hopefully my way of giving back a little bit. Attached is one of my favorite childhood Game Boy Advance games, with the manual, of course. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as I did. Additionally, thanks so much for introducing me to the Mother series. Your Mother 1 LP was the best LP I've ever seen, and the games have changed my life so much. Thanks so much for always being there to put a smile on my face with great content, and don't ever change who you guys are. Sincerely, Kevin, aka Psychotic Rambo. Well, thank you very much, Kevin. And Mario vs. Donkey Kong is a swell game. It is a swell game. We didn't own it, but I've played a little bit of it before, and it's very, very good. And it has to be good because they've made like...
a few of them.
They made a few of them. They've made quite a few sequels. And also, always appreciate getting the manual with any game. Thank you so much.
Our next letter is from Stephen in Londonderry, Ohio.
And Stephen actually sends us quite a big letter. It's like 8 pages long, so we do not have time to touch on everything. But to summarize, Stephen is a 25-year-old freelance writer, and he's done a lot of writing. Really enjoys writing for video games, for baseball. And his big current project right now is a website called theautistichealp.blogspot.com. He has Asperger's syndrome and he's on the autism spectrum, and he writes about his personal experiences and also to help other people who have Asperger's or autism. So really, really cool idea. And also I wanted to mention, because I know it's a long letter, he has 3 cats, which appeals to me because I also have cats. Not 3, but 2.
Well, if you count Rocco.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, if you count Rocco, I do have 3 cats. And actually, one of the interesting things was he named one of his cats after Josh Jepson. One of his cats is named Joshua, which is interesting because Josh will be here in a few hours. Anyway, Stephen, thank you very much for the letter.
Our next letter is from Paladin in Winlock, Washington.
And this letter is interesting because this is actually from September, and it didn't show up in our mail until December. So don't know what happened. The U.S. Postal Service kind of dropped the ball on that one, but here we go. Hey Stephen and Mal, I am Paladin from Pal Plays, a channel that your and your wife's presence on YouTube started. I've watched all of your Let's Plays, some of them multiple times. Back when I started my channel, I literally had no clue about video editing. I dropped $250 on an Elgato and a Sennheiser PC-151 headset and started Skyward Sword. Still knowing nothing about video, I contacted you to help me figure things out. You did multiple times, and I thank you dearly. Also, you mentioned in a Q&A that you would be interested in teaching if or when the YouTube career ends. Why wait? You should plan a 10-episode tutorial on starting a successful channel. I think that it would be a great way to help new channels take flight. I like making tutorial videos, but my comment about teaching was actually not directed towards like
teaching on YouTube.
Yeah, teaching YouTube. Mine was about like teaching in a high school setting. Like teaching students video. I think that would be very, very fun to be the initial spark in someone's life to actually get started on stuff. I mean, I guess we're doing that in a way now, but being in a classroom setting, I think that would be really, really cool. Anyway, I've also included a recipe for my family's garlic potatoes with this leather. I hope you two enjoy them. Something that goes great with them is mahi-mahi, cooked with blackened catfish seasoning and lemon juice. Keep up the good work. Paladin. P.S. Great job keeping up with the LPs over the course of your road trips. Thank you very much. You also have to remember that the road trips were still rather relevant in September, less relevant so in December. And we have a recipe for garlic potatoes. And we also, very importantly, have the permission slip. If you guys want to know where you can get the permission slip, like if you're going to send us a recipe, please send us the permission slip with it. You can get it at stephengeorge.com/vlog/cookbook, I think. If you go to StephenGeorge.com, there's a button for cookbook, and you can get the permission slip there.
Our next letter is from Grant in Post Falls, Idaho.
Grant says, Dear Stephen and Mal, hi, it's Grant again. I have a question for both of you. Will Mal ever do her own Let's Play? No one else, just her recording. If not, why? She has all summer to record. Also, you should one day come to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. It is absolutely beautiful in the summer. You're a big fan, Grant, aka Nintendo Nerd 3DS. And there's also a little slip of paper that says, P.S. Enjoy the rubber band, Mr. Saturn. It was pretty impressive. But I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a little Mr. Saturn. Even has like little feet and a little bow and everything, and the whiskers, all made out of rubber bands, which is pretty impressive. As for your question, Grant, will Mal ever do her own Let's Play? You know, I won't say never, but it's fairly unlikely.
Yeah.
I mean, for one, yes, in the school year she is very busy. She would have more time in the summer, although historically we've been really crazy busy in the summer. But also, I feel like you would agree with me here, your commentary works best with me, bouncing off of mine. And this is not to put Mal down in any way whatsoever, but I feel like if Mal were to do a Let's Play on her own, it would probably not be as, I don't know, I don't want to say as interesting, but like, I don't feel like you would talk to the same extent as if you would if I were there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And you agree with that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like some people get that, and some people understand that we work together on that, and that it probably wouldn't work that same way if Mal was doing it by herself. But for everyone who thinks that it wouldn't. You just have to take our word for it.
Our next letter is from Walter in Edison, New Jersey.
Walter says, Dear Stephen, my name is Walter and I'm from New Jersey. I always seem to smile as I'm watching your videos. They bring out the best of your comic personality, and I think that's a good thing. I mostly watch Stephen Plays, though I do enjoy the vlog. You are now my favorite YouTuber. Every day when I come home from school, watching your daily videos is the first thing I do. I would like to end with one question though. Have you ever considered doing something other than Let's Plays like funny moments or reviews? I can't put into words how thankful I am for what you have given me and all the time I've watched you. Sincerely, Walter. Maybe? I mean, as far as funny moments, we do memorable moments. So I think that's pretty covered. Unless you meant like an entire video dedicated to just funny stuff, in which case that probably won't happen. Memorable moments is probably as far as I'll delve into that. I think doing a review type thing would be fun. Mm-hmm. But, and I hate to say like, oh, it's so much more work, I won't do it. But approaching it realistically, I feel that if I did a review, it would probably not get the same, it would probably get the same or maybe just slightly more viewership than a normal video, and it would probably take a great deal more time to do, and it would not scale correctly. Like, in order to do this and to survive and to make enough views and money to live, I have to have a certain number of videos out to get a certain number of views. And if I was doing a review video that took,
it would take longer.
It would take too long and not be worth the input into the video. But that's okay, because like, I'm not bummed about it. It's not like something I've secretly been pining to do or anything. So if I never get a chance to make a strict review video, that would be okay.
Our next letter is from Michael in Staten Island, New York.
Michael says, Dear Stephen and Mal, hello, how are you guys? I'm a big fan of you two. Your videos are really well done. I really like how you have a schedule for us to look at to know when the videos are going to be uploaded. I live in Staten Island, New York, and I have a couple of questions for the both of you. Mal, I know you're an art teacher. So what do you do to plan your lessons? Because I want to be a history teacher and I would like to know how you plan.
Well, we're actually developing a curriculum, which is sort of like a year-long plan of like what the class should know when. Mm-hmm. We didn't have that.
So up to this point, what have you been doing?
English, math, science, social studies, all those classes have them already because they're the core classes. I'm just sort of off to the side.
Is that kind of a standard thing for most?
Yes.
So, as a history teacher, you would have a curriculum.
Yes, and they would say, you need to teach the Civil War, the week before Christmas break.
Yeah, and you'd have to hit those marks. Whereas art, it's just been kind of like, good luck.
So we're making a curriculum. So I sort of have that, and I'm just sort of using what I have already and just sort of following it. Like, oh, we're going to start with line, we're going to start with shape, we'll talk about color theory, we'll talk about clay.
So it's probably a little easier I don't want to say it's easier to be a history teacher, but
I get a lot more freedom in what I can do.
Yeah, that's the flip side of it. Number 2, this question is to both of you. Did you guys ever watch wrestling when you were kids? And do you still watch it? And would you ever consider doing a Let's Play of a wrestling game? Did you ever watch it when you were younger?
No.
I never cared much for wrestling, but my maternal grandfather, my mom's dad, really loved wrestling, which is kind of bizarre.
Yeah.
Very bizarre. But he really loved wrestling. He's obviously an older gentleman, and he loved wrestling. And anytime we would visit, he would always be watching, WCW and NWO. This was before it was all a huge merger. He didn't really care much for WWF, but we watched WCW and NWO. And, I remember, all the guys on there, and Sting would come out, and he'd have the makeup and the baseball bat, and be I actually am pretty familiar with some of the older wrestling stuff because my grandfather's really into it. I never really watched it outside of that. I didn't come back from visiting him and watch wrestling, but anytime we went to visit him, that's what he watched in the evenings. That's what he wanted to see. But I don't still watch it. As far as Let's Playing a wrestling game, we've done a demo Fridays, I think, on one of the wrestling games before. I would love to do a first 20 on one of the N64 ones. N64 had some of the best wrestling games, period. There's some really good stuff on there that I'd like to highlight at some point. Hopefully you'll get a chance to. Anyway, thank you for the videos, and have a Merry Christmas, Michael. Michael, thanks for the letter.
Our next letter is from Sam in Troutdale, Oregon.
And Sam says, Dear Stephen and Mal, hello, my name is Sam, and I am 10 years old. I started watching your vlog 2 years ago, and it has helped me a lot. I actually got badly hurt in a car wreck, and your LPs and vlogs have really kept me entertained. I just got home from vacation in South America, and I wanted to know if you have ever tasted dragon fruit, because it tastes great. Thanks for the hard work, Sam. No. Have you?
Not raw, fresh. I've had it as a juice.
Okay. That's I know what I'm saying. It's the
one that looks sort of like a pine cone, but it's red and green.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've never had that, but I would like to.
Me too.
I'd also really like to have, what's the one that smells?
Ooh,
Depoya? Dedaya?
It starts with a D.
Degoya, Degala, Dopal, Doorknob. I don't know what it is. Durian, that's it. I wasn't close. But yeah, I'd like to try that sometime. Supposedly, you nearly vomit just trying to get near it because it smells so bad, but I think it'd be fun to try.
Our next letter is from Ben in Albany, Oregon.
Ben says, Hi, it's Ben. I found the channel through the Skyrim Let's Play, and I've rewatched the whole thing through. Twice. I have a friend named Luis who would really like a shout out. Luis! What's up? How are you doing? Thanks, Ben from Albany. Ben, thanks for the letter.
Our next letter is from Thomas in Waltham, Massachusetts.
And Tom says, Dear Stephen and Mal, it's always a thrill coming back after a long day to one of your videos. You guys never fail to make me smile. Here's wishing you both a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I can't wait to meet both of you guys at PAX East come March. Keep being awesome, Tom. It's interesting because now
it's less than a week away.
March is right here, and we will be meeting Tom, who is Dirt Dog 41. Also, this card is very cool. It's a little painting of Fenway Park, which is neat. Anyway, Tom, thanks for the card.
Our next letter is from Kensley in Mesa, Arizona.
Kensley says, Dear Stephen and Mal, my name is Kensley. I am 7 years old, and I love the vlogs. I live in Mesa, Arizona. I like when you and Mal play Mario Kart, and I'm so happy that you are caught up on your vlogs. Also, can you please get a cute fuzzy dog? I have a poodle, and he's so cute. I bet the cats would love it. Could you also tell Sagan and Kepler that I said hello? Sincerely, Kensley. Kensley, thank you for the letter. I don't know how soon we would get a dog, but maybe in the future. Kensley also sends us some art of Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's, and then what is that? It's the Stephen Plays logo, but instead of drawing a face, it just says insert face here for Stephen. Kensley, thank you. Our
next letter is from Blaine in Mesa, Arizona.
Which may sound familiar. Dear Stephen and Mal, hello, my name is Blaine. I'm a 7th grader, and my personal favorite vlog is Mal Gets a 3DS. As for my sister Kensley, who is also sending a letter, which we just read, her favorite vlog is when you eat EG's in Arizona. Oh, that's where we got the
slushies.
Slushies! What? Oh, watermelon slushie.
They were good.
It was really good. Oh man, we're gonna be back in Tucson.
I want a strawberry one.
I want a watermelon one, but it's
monthly.
I know.
We might get lucky.
We might get lucky. I'm just gonna have to tell them to make me one. Be like, you have the stuff back there to make it. Anyway. P.S. Kensley is the one supplying the drawings, so don't thank me. Sincerely, Blaine. Except, Kensley did supply this one. So you can see there's a picture of the Monado, but Blaine also did a picture of a Monado, so he actually did one. Blaine, thank you so much.
Our next letter is from Thomas in Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
And first off, I want to praise the fact that there's this image on the back, so you guys have something to look at while I'm reading. This is a scene from Gravity, and I'm outside trying to get in. Dear StephenMail, hello, my name is Thomas, and I've been obsessed with your vlogs. I mean, capital O. Obsessed. Your vlogs make up the background music for almost all of my days. Anyways, because I'm too lazy to figure out how to ship packages, I scoured my room for some flat objects that I can put into this envelope. This includes 4 1,000 blank white cards.
Oh, they're here.
I'll let Mal hold up stuff as I get to it, because there's a few things. So there's a few...
It says mathematical, and it's Flynn from Adventure Time.
I think if you just, there we go.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, you just tilt everything forward.
Okay.
God forbid the glare. Is it the Ice King?
Yep, the Ice King.
I have the magic touch.
You do. The cake isn't a lie. And haha, the cake isn't for you.
Oh, the cake is real, but it's not for you. None drawn by me, but by my anime friends. When you refer to people as your anime friends, it makes me feel like they are actual cartoon
actually
characters.
Anime characters.
3 different guitar picks.
There's a metal one.
All of which I only played Mountain Goat songs on, which...
And another plastic one.
I hope that our few remaining friends give up on trying to save us. I hope we come off with a fail-safe plot to piss off the dumb few that forgave us. I hope that... Okay, I'm done. 1 friendship token, like a physical virtual hug. 1 fake Yu-Gi-Oh card that was Google translated. What? Coming back of the living fighters. Choose 1 fighters group monster of one's own base and the dispatch it the hand size. Wow. A $1 bill with an awesome serial number. What's the serial number?
L11333332U.
So it's 11333332. A $1 bill from Malaysia, but I'm not Malaysian. 1 of the guitar picks is vinyl, 1 is metal, and 1 worships pizza. I just realized that I never said anything about myself, but I want to keep this letter 1 page, so I'm just going to say my YouTube channel is Xikes, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and save everything else for next time. I'm also bad at ending letters, so this will probably end abrupt. I like it when people do funny stuff like that. Anyway, Thomas, thank you so much for the letter, and also for the wide variety of included flat goods.
Our next letter is from Nick in Grand Junction, Colorado.
Nick says, Dear StephenMail, hi, I'm Nick, and I've been watching you guys for most of 2014 now. I've had a YouTube channel for about 2 years now, and Let's Plays are really fun. I'm currently doing Super Mario Galaxy 2 and Wind Waker HD. Other than gaming, I really enjoy music and hope to major in music in college. I'm currently a sophomore in high school, and this year is actually going really well. Anyways, have fun with the rest of the mail, and thanks for reading. Nick, thanks for the letter.
Our next letter is from Tony from the Netherlands.
Cool. And what does Tony say?
Tony sent this card.
It's... Oh man, it's like... It's a rave.
It says, Happy New Year. I really liked this card. Cheers, Tony.
I hope that he liked it for the same reason that I did.
Here's his letter.
People upstairs are like, we hate those people. What's wrong with them? This says... Hi, StephenMail. Tony here, the Tony Borboni on YouTube. I sent you a letter and Christmas card last year, so I thought I might as well send you one this year, so here you go. Not much else to say. I guess I'll share something awesome I got to do this summer. On July 29th, I flew all the way to Alberta, Canada to meet the best friend I've ever had. We've known each other for about 6 years, but we had never met face to face until that day. I stayed with her and her family for 2 weeks, and I can truly say that it was the best time of my life so far. We both were very nervous, but got used to each other's company surprisingly fast. While there, I built my first blanket fort at the age of 21, ate poutine, which is awesome. I can attest to that, it is awesome. Climbed a waterfall and took a dive in a glacial lake. Sadly, those 2 weeks went by in a flash and I had to return home. We still talk every day and I'm looking forward to the day we meet again. If anybody is interested, we made a short series of 4 videos. They're on her channel, Lol Factory. Well, that's it for me. You're going to get this late. Maybe I should send next year's card in October. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's celebration. Cheers, Tony. Tony, thanks for the letter. And also...
Next up, we have a letter from Aaron in Mississauga, Ontario.
And Aaron says, hello again. StephenMail, it's Aaron. I sent you the Pokemon figures a while back. I've now been doing my vlog for almost a year, and I've had so much fun doing it. I've captured some amazing and sad moments from my life. From my sister getting married to coming back from Florida to finding out one of my pet rats had passed away. From Aaron. Aaron's vlogs on YouTube. Vlogging is fun.
Yeah.
Vlogging is fun. I think a lot of times people aren't thinking about the aspect. They're thinking about it from their point of view as being entertained by, watching someone's life, but you have to put yourselves in our shoes sometimes and think about what it is to retain those memories. It's actually very, very cool. Mm-hmm. It's very cool to be able to talk about something with my mom and say, oh, you know what, I remember that. Go on YouTube and search for it and find it and then rewatch it. It's fun. I think that everyone, I know it seems dumb to be like, everyone should vlog, but like, everyone should at some point be mindful of those sorts of memories and things they want to
remember forever.
Remember. I had a friend recently, I say recently, it's been a while now, that she's been taking photos every day for like 3 years, and I don't know if she was inspired by our vlog or not, but she's been doing that, and it's been super cool, and it's actually kind of more convenient than vlogging because you can go through a year really quick because you're just looking at images, but that's a really good way to keep track of everything you've done. So something to consider for anyone out there that is thinking about vlogging. Anyway, Aaron, thanks for the letter.
Our next letter is from Daniel in Van Nuys, California.
Dear StephenMail, my name is Daniel, age 21, from the San Fernando Valley, California. I've wanted to write into the vlog for quite some time now. I first saw you on the TGS podcast, which is now known as the Co-optional podcast. That took me to see your channel, and I watched the entirety of the Shadow of the Colossus Let's Play, which, by the way, is my favorite of your Let's Plays. Also really excited for the Eco Let's Play that I know will eventually come out someday. After that, I became a frequent watcher of your Stephen Plays content. A few weeks after that, I came across your vlog channel, and I became hooked right away. We have met in person, only once. On your road trip in the LA Anime Convention meetup, I was the guy in the dark blue shirt giving you directions to the Japanese art gallery. I really want to thank you two for sharing your lives with everyone. It is amazing how watching the lives of others has brought so much joy into my own. This next part of the letter is something I wanted to do since both of you shared your lives with me. I want to share mine with you. Then Daniel kind of talks about some of his life and his upbringing, and I'm not going to read all of it, but I'll just kind of summarize. He basically more or less had a kind of a hard upbringing, but to put it simply, things are kind of starting to look up. He is actually now working as a medical assistant, and he himself wrote that overall my life is looking up, and I am determined to keep it that way, which is awesome, and that's always good news. Once again, thank you for sharing your lives with all of us. Sincerely, Daniel. Daniel, thanks for the letter.
Our next letter is from Sydney in Detroit, Michigan.
Sydney says, Dear Stephen, Mal, and Kitties, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. I hope you all have a good 2015. I also want to say something about Stephen Plays. I love it, especially the Smash Bros. 4 series. Sydney writes a bunch of questions out, but we only have time to answer one, so let's go with the first one, and it says, what's it like in college? Is it hard or easy or medium or boiled or over hard? College is different for everybody.
Yes.
It really is. There's some people that feel like college is harder than high school. There's some people that feel like college is easier than high school. Personally, I felt like it was much easier. I feel like I guess it depends on maybe what you're going to school for, or making sure that you're going for something that you truly enjoy, but you're there at college to learn about something that you truly do enjoy. I was studying film, and it was fun. It was hard, but it was fun. It was something that I got up every day and I was really excited to go do and go learn about. So that's different from high school where you're learning all of this different stuff.
You do have gen eds though.
I know, but it's different because, in college you can take, your general stuff or whatever, and you have like a semester or something of it.
And I'm done with math forever.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Whereas in high school or middle school or whatever, it's like every year I have math. Math may be your least favorite thing in all of everything. You may hate math, but you have to do it every single year. Where in college, you'd be like, oh, I got a semester of math, and then I never have to do math ever again. So that kind of thing is really cool. That's one of the reasons I liked it a lot more.
I enjoyed having sort of my own schedule, like, so I could make it.
Yeah.
And be like, Monday morning classes, just not for me. I won't have a class then, and just not schedule a class then.
I did that too. I did everything in the afternoon. I woke up late and was like, all right, go to class, come back, eat lunch, do whatever. So I really, really enjoyed college because of that. Anyway, keep up the good work on both channels. From Sydney. Sydney, thanks for the letter.
Our next letter is from Jen in Bath, Pennsylvania.
And Jen sends us this really freaking cute Christmas card. And this little bear riding another bear, which is actually kind of weird, but it's really cute. And when you open it up, it says, "The season is full of fun things to do, like sending the warmest wishes to you. Merry Christmas, StephenMail. Have a wonderful holiday and a very happy new year. Give my regards to your parents, from Jen." Jen, thank you so much for the Christmas card. And we'll be seeing Jen at PAX.
Our next letter is from Brandon in Davenport, Iowa.
Brandon says, "Hey StephenMail, how's it going? I've been subscribed to you for I don't even know how long," which I feel like is probably how a lot of people feel. "I also bought the Vlogger shirt and I wear it all the time." Excellent. "I've also sent you some homemade Pokemon cards that I made in 5th grade. Also, you made me cry when you asked Mal to marry you. Keep up the good work, from Brandon. P.S. 1962 was a long time ago." These are cool. These are really cool, and I don't know how well you guys can see them. There are some real Pokemon cards also. There's Palkia and Lugia, but the homemade ones are actually really, really interesting. And there's also Mew and Pikachu. I don't know how well you guys can see these, but I don't know. It's just really cool. It kind of reminds me of when I was younger. I also kind of did the same thing. I like to make games or recreate things like Pokemon cards, so it seems like something I would have done as well. Anyway, Brandon, thank you so much for the letter. The next letter is from Kristen in Cary, North Carolina, and it's also been requested that Mal read it, so.
Sonic card.
Mal's gonna read this one. Sonic boom, Sonic boom. I'll let you read.
Dear Stephen and Mal, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. I hope the holidays went well for you, your parents, and your kitties. I'm about to start my 2nd semester of college, and whenever I get stressed out about classes, I go back to your college videos and remember that if Mal can go to school to become an art teacher, I can go to school to become a middle school English teacher. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, and I hope that your 2015 will be better than Sonic Boom was. Sincerely, Kristen.
That is a really good burn. You could start using that in casual conversation. Be like, well, at least it's not as bad as Sonic Boom. Ouch. Anyway, Kristen, thank you so much for the card. That was pretty awesome. That wraps it up for letters. Now we are moving on to packages, and there are a lot. Like, there's a wall of packages over here. I can't tilt the camera right now, but there's a lot. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it's probably going to be pretty long because there's a lot of packages over here. We're going to start with the smaller stuff, work up to the bigger stuff, which is what we normally do. So we're going to be starting with the bubble envelopes. The first one is from
BestBuy.com.
BestBuy.com. So Mal already cut it open, pull the stuff out, because I'm hoping that there's like a message included.
Packing slip.
Right there.
BestBuy.com says.
I don't think BestBuy.com said this, but okay.
I thought you would enjoy a game featuring a familiar character. You may need the Puzzle Master's help, though. From Stephanie, a.k.a. Faustina Aurelia.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Stephanie.
Do you think she means me?
I am not usually regarded as the Puzzle Master, very unfortunately. We're aware.
I know.
What is it?
Captain Toad.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much. It's very sweet. I've heard... I'm going to be honest. Whenever it was leading up to this game, I was not super impressed. But the reviews for this game have been so astoundingly good. I've been very confused because, like, I'll be honest, when I played it in...
Cat World.
In Cat World... That's what I call the game. When I played in Cat World, I was like, it's pretty interesting, but like, I could not have imagined they would have made an entire game based out of it. But this is done really well. Like, the review scores on this are good. But I would need your help.
Yeah.
I'm not good at the puzzle games. You would probably freaking love this.
Yeah.
Though.
I would. Toadette's in it.
Oh, and you like Toadette. That is awesome. Stephanie, thank you so much. That was very, very sweet. The next letter is from CJ in Lake Worth, Florida. Now, if you will go ahead and pull that stuff out. So there's actually a letter Oh, and there's a disc in it. The disc is Bullet Witch. It's an Xbox 360 game called Bullet Witch. Okay, thank you very much. And there's also a little note in here. It says, Dear StephenMail, just watched the summer mail vlog in which you read parts of my school essay about you. I was very happy to hear that you enjoyed it. The grade I received for the essay was 98%. Very good. By the time I saw this StephenMail episode, I had already received my diploma, but it was worth the wait to see it. I'd just like to say thank you both for being awesome and for all the effort you put into making the vlog and Let's Play channel so loaded with quality content. Wishing you a successful... Sorry, it says successful. I have no idea. I must like subconsciously be stressed. Wishing you a successful and stress-free and prosperous new year. Your fan, Cameron, or the Dragon Vlog. I can't believe I read that as stressful. P.S. One day, I hope to produce content as good as yours. Cameron, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. That was very, very sweet. Our next package is from Ian in Chadsford, Pennsylvania.
There's a letter and some cards.
Okay, what is this? There's some cards taped very strong. Oh, whoops. Well,
read the letter first.
I'm gonna read the letter because I may destroy the letter trying to get these cards off. Dear StephenMail, my name is Ian and my YouTube channel name is Warpmaster7. I got into your vlogging stuff last year and I have made the journey. I must say that your vlog and Let's Play channels have inspired me to work on my own Let's Play channels. In here, I've decided to include a game and also some cards. Well, hopefully we will meet sometime in the near future. And once again, thank you. Let's meet back tomorrow, won't we? Just kidding. Shall we? From Ian. Let's see if I can actually get these cards off. Because I'm worried that I'm gonna like completely destroy. You have used high quality tape, sir. This tape could kill a man. I had to kind of destroy the thing. What is this exactly? There's an Eevee and a Tornadus. I don't know what Tornadus is, but it's a Pokemon that's literally a tornado. And then also Madolche Puddingcess, which is
a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and it's a princess who's made out of pudding, which seems right up your alley. Mm-hmm. Because you love pudding. Or being a princess. Anyway, what else is this? Oh, man! Rocket Power Beach Bandits!
What is it they did? Like, woogie woogie?
Shoobies! That's all I remember from the show. I watched all of them, but it's been so long, I don't even really remember at this point. We should play this at some point. That'd be funny. Do you remember their names?
I just read the back of that.
Oh, so you cheated.
I wanted to be Reggie so bad.
Reggie was the coolest.
Yeah.
You'll never be Reggie.
I know, I don't know how to surf.
You'll never be as cool as Reggie now. I'm sorry. Ian, thanks for the letter and also the game. Our next package has no return address, but it's from some other country, I believe.
With these words on it?
With these words on it. And there's a letter inside. Let's see what the letter says. Hello, StephenMail. My name is Oscar Holt, and I'm currently 23 years old from southeast Sweden. I found your channel about 2 years ago in a time when Emil rarely revealed his face. However, back then, I wasn't a big fan of vlogs in general, so I more or less forgot about it. 1 year later, I stumbled across the same video again, this time with a little more insight of what really happened in the video, and it got me curious to know more about you and Mal. The next two videos I checked out were your proposal and your wedding video, and I was hooked. Over the course of that summer, I had watched about 900 videos from you. I've also started to watch your videos on Stephen Plays, and I'm enjoying them all, especially those with Mao as well, since I love the connection you two have. Everything from working together in tough moments to situations when you're simply trolling each other. Since you're an avid game collector, I felt like sending you a game. I bought this game on Amazon about 1 year ago, but when I tried to play it, it didn't work. I later found out the reason why was because the game was never released in Europe, and what I had bought was an NTSC version. Shin Megami Tensei is a great series, even though it'll take a long time to finish a single game in the series. And that's what he has sent us, which, Devil Summoner 2. Shin Megami Tensei Lord Raidu Kuzunoha versus King Abaddon.
There's a black cat on the back.
There's a black cat on the back. I like that. Also, that's the, I forget what the name of that font is. It's the, I always knew it as the Batman animated series font, but I can't remember the name. Gotham? Is that the name of the font?
Maybe.
I think the name of the font is actually Gotham. Maybe. I don't remember. And finally, since Stephen is so good at butchering words in other languages, I felt like sharing some simple meanings in Swedish. Have fun butchering them. So, hi is hej,
Age?
Age. I'm hungry is Jag are hungrig.
Hungrig.
Hungrig. I love you is Jag älskar dig. You have to pronounce it just like I am. You have to put forced emphasis on everything for no reason. Wait, what? There's a proverb, a Swedish proverb, that says "Smaken är som baken delad," and it means the taste is like the butt divided. I don't know what that means. And here's a tongue twister. This is supposed to mean 7 seasick sailors was taken care by 770. But hold on, it is a tongue twister. Hold on. This means 7 seasick sailors was taken care by 77 beautiful nurses on the sinking ship Shanghai. And you say it by saying, and this is going to send me to the lower levels of butchering languages. Sju so juka sjoman skotes av sjutios ju skona sju skar skorsko padet stungande skepit Shanghai. Would you like to try one? Can you say goodbye?
Hejsta.
You got the easy one. I wish you both a happy future and many, many years of happiness together from Oscar Holt. Oscar, thank you so much. Our next package comes from Michaela in Auckland, New Zealand.
And this has some sort of bottle in it.
It says on the outside they have to do a customs thing where they write what is actually in it, and it says it is a beverage. I like a beverage. Oh, it's all wrapped up. Get the tape
Pineapple
off this.
lumps.
It's the funniest name. Just pineapple lumps. Interesting. Let me open this. What is up with people?
It says open first.
I was all about that drink, No leather. I'm all about that drink, Sorry.
There's the letter.
Okay. Hi, Stephen and Mal. My name is Michaela, and I'm from New Zealand. Stephen, you already knew I was sending you candy, but I also sent something else. Open rest of package, then continue letter. Okay, so now I'm allowed.
You want to try a pineapple lump?
Not at the moment. Oh my god. It's not even just... This is like trick paper, man. It's so thick, it's really hard to open. I'm curious to see what this is, though. Lemon and Pedra?
Okay, it's carbonated, and you're like...
I'm sorry, it's this paper. It's really hard to tear. I got it. It looks like lemon tea. Good lemonish stuff.
Lemon-ish.
It says you're about to open a Kiwi classic. L&P is as fresh as that historic day back in 1907 when some ingenious Poroia local first discovered it. Its unique lemony blend with a sprinkling of magic leaves your body and mind refreshed. Don't be shy, take a sip, then a gulp, keep it fresh like the delicious taste of L&P. The logo, if it was a K, would look exactly like the Key and Peele logo, in my opinion. It doesn't really say what it is. It just says it's lemony. Trust us.
Magic.
It's lemon and magic. These two delicious items sold only in New Zealand. Pineapple lumps, in my opinion, are best eaten once they've been in the freezer, but if you like chewy candy, then consume them straight from the bag. L&P stands for lemon and Pyroa. What's Pyroa, you ask? A small town southeast of Auckland. Our most famous drink, world famous in New Zealand, is named after lemon and a small town. It's a variation of lemonade and is absolutely delicious. I hope you enjoy a hint of Kiwiana. And then it says Kakite Ano Maori for see you later from Michaela. Awesome. Simply awesome. I'm
really excited about the pineapple lumps.
I'm really excited about the L&P because it is literally made from lemons and magic. Michaela, thank you so much for sending this stuff our way. Our next package is from Farmersville, Texas. And inside, there is a note, or I say note, a card. And it says, Merry Christmas, Stephen and Mallory and kitties. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And the box is filled with all sorts of other stuff. It does feel a little weird opening Christmas stuff in
we need
practically
hats.
March. We need hats?
Elf ears.
That's your complaint? Oh, let me read this out. It says, I'm not sure if you were able to find them or looked, so I decided to send you some. Enjoy your blast from the past. And bonus, surprise, surprise. Okay, sorry. Some of this is on the other side. Best fishes for a happy birthday is a kitty eating sushi. It's the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. That is amazing. Like, I want that to be my phone wallpaper. In fact, I'm going to take a picture of this card and make it my phone wallpaper. I will do it. Stephen and Mallory and kitties, thank you both for what you do and the countless hours of joy you've brought to my life and all the other fans as well. Sincerely, Houston. And also says, P.S. Snail Fantasy was amazing. I haven't laughed so hard since the vlog Kaboom Sparkle, which is my personal favorite. P.P.S. Sorry again, they were out of Christmas cards, but I thought you would like the card just the same.
Or more.
Or more. This is amazing. So do not feel bad about sending us a non-Christmas card. Not to mention, by the time we get around to Christmas stuff, it's always like February, so...
It's actually closer to your birthday.
It's not a big problem. Yeah, it's almost kind of like an early birthday.
Kitty toy? Kitty toy.
The people don't even realize that they've sent us millions of kitty toys.
Kitty toy.
The cats are going to be going crazy over all this.
Kitty toy.
And then whoa! And then this. Merry Christmas. All right, so let's. Can you do that without cutting my fingers off? Because I need all of my fingers. Thanks.
I don't know if you need all of them.
You're probably right. I probably don't need all. Kitty toy. Kitty toy. And oh man!
What?
Oh man!
What?
Your personal favorite, and a very, very favorite of mine. Crispy M&Ms. We love crispy M&Ms. I also like the pretzel M&Ms. Because what happened was these were out in the 90s and I loved them and I got used to pretzel M&Ms, so now I like both. Mal is a huge fan of crispy M&Ms though. We love them. In fact, we've gotten so many tweets. Like, you guys cannot fathom the amount of tweets we've gotten from you guys letting us know that these are back. We know. We'll just put it out there now. We know that they're back. But yeah, they're available, and people have been letting us know a lot for the past few months. And there's also a game in the bottom. It's a copy of Game & Watch Gallery 3 for the Game Boy. I'd say Game Boy Color, and it is a Game Boy Color game, but it will also function on a normal Game Boy.
Cool.
Yeah, awesome. Very, very, very nice. Houston, thank you so much for thank you so much for the new phone wallpaper. Thank you for the game, and also thank you for the candy. Next up, we have a package from Ryan in Greenville, Tennessee. Now let's get it open now.
There.
Cat toy. Actually, cats don't really care about that. They won't play with the they won't play with the bubble wrap. I was just thinking of the fun poppers.
The fun poppers.
The fun poppers. They're not fun poppers. Dear StephenMail, Second and Kepler, hope all is going well, that you enjoyed your recent trip to see Emil, and had a very Merry Christmas. Congrats on catching up. I originally found you guys via Nintendo Capri Sun when I searched the name on YouTube and found the vlog where you all met. I watched the vlog, enjoyed it, and moved on. The next time I came across you was a TRG tournament. I remembered you as the guy who said piss a lot. That's true. I don't exactly remember how I came across the vlog channel itself, but I watched a few random days and enjoyed them. I decided to make the journey at some point in the future, so I bookmarked day 0 and saved it for a rainy day. I'm glad I have completed the journey, as I got burnt out on the other vloggers, namely Shaytards and CTFXC. I recently got into making perler bead creation, so I've sent you Stephen Vlog and Stephen Plays magnets that I made out of these beads. I was thinking of making them Christmas ornaments, but procrastination has gotten the best of me. I hope they arrived intact. Thanks for all that you guys do. Ryan, YouTube, Diego JH120. P.S. Just curious, but could there ever be a chance we have a solo Mal Play series over the summer? So there's other people wondering about it, and we already addressed that earlier in the video. These are awesome, and I know that you said that you wish that you could have made them ornaments. I want to say
we use magnets so much.
Like, it's actually kind of better. I mean, we like Christmas ornaments, but Christmas ornaments go on the tree and then they're around for a month. These will go on our fridge and they'll just exist year round, so that's actually awesome. These are really well done. These are really,
and yes,
really...
they are intact.
Yes. Yeah, every little piece is here. That is awesome. Ryan, thank you so much. This was very, very sweet. These are going to go on the fridge immediately. Next up, we have a package from The Cotton Cult, which I believe is like a company. It's a company that sells stuff.
No message.
No message?
I don't think so.
There is no message that I can see. Mao is making it rain. packing peanuts all over my lap. Oh my god, that's awesome. That is so amazing. Do you guys see that? It's a play on the Starbucks coffee logo with Mr. Saturn.
New favorite coffee cup.
That is awesome. Actually, I think John Kay had a design very similar to this. He had parodied Starbucks with Mr. Saturn many, many years ago. In fact, I had a poster of it hanging up in my freshman dorm room. So to go from that and then to see that into a physical coffee cup, like, that's amazing. I don't know who to thank.
Yeah, we don't have any.
Oh no. There's no message on this, which is bad. I mean, sometimes, admittedly, and I feel awful about this, but sometimes people do contact me and they're like, hey, I sent you this thing or whatever. You know, there's no message, but I'm the one that sent this. And sometimes I either just don't see it or, you know, I completely forget because we filmed these so many months later. I do not know who to thank, but I appreciate this. This is awesome. We love drinking coffee. We drink a lot of coffee, and clearly we are Earthbound fans, so that is really cool. Whoever sent this our way, thank you so much, because this is really, really awesome.
There's a lot of these.
Yeah, you poured them all over me. Our next package is from Matthew in Malala, Oregon. To StephenMail and Kitties. And there's a little note here. It says, Dear StephenMail and Kitties, I've been wanting to send you a letter for a while now. I live in Malala, Oregon, and I'm currently in 8th grade. By the way, sorry if my penmanship is bad. I wrote this at like 8 p.m., which would be 11 p.m. where you live. I originally found the vlogs from Chugga, day 703, and I've been watching them ever since. I wrote this letter 2 days before Christmas, but sent it out the day after, so I hope you guys both had a very Merry Christmas. Before I go, I have a few questions. First of all, I was wondering if you could do an LP of Paper Mario N64. It's a game I grew up with, and it's a ton of fun. And secondly, what's your favorite restaurant? Well, anyway, I hope you have a great day and Happy New Year, and I hope you can get past those hard levels in Smash Brothers for Wii U. From Matthew, P.S. I also have a cat. No, wait, I have 9 cats. I read 9 as A. I have not. That's a lot of cats. Wow. But still, do you ever lay down and just let them all lay on you? Because that's my magical dream for a cat. Anyway, as far as doing Paper Mario, I've never actually played Paper Mario. I've never played the original. I've played like the first few minutes, but I've never beaten it. In fact, I don't think we even own it. So I would like to play it at some point in the future. Like I'd probably like to do a first 20 on it, but we would have to like get a hold of a copy first.
Someday.
And then secondly, what's your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant, that's hard. What's your favorite restaurant? That'll jumpstart my mind.
Snooki's.
You like Snooki's? The best out of any place in the world? I
guess, maybe. I also really like North Street Grill in Boston.
That place is freaking amazing. If you live in Boston or around the Boston area, it is worth it to make a reservation, go out of your way to go to the North Street Grill.
It's in the North End.
It's amazing.
It's like a block from Paul Revere's house.
Amazing. Yeah, Paul Revere goes all the time, and I don't blame him. He goes in, he's like, the brothers are coming, but I'm going to take a break. That's my joke. Anyway, sorry, I'm really corny. Matthew, thank you for the letter. And also, Dr. Mario 64. And Iron Man 2. And Wally the Game. And I don't have that many hands. Transformers. Transformers. It's a robot man.
I think I got them all.
Oh, and there's some pins in there as well.
Let's latch that one so I don't get stuck again.
It's the Hyrulean crest, and also some other stuff I can't see.
A Link and a creeper face.
Cool. Very, very awesome. Thank you so much, Matthew. Our next package is from Charlie in Independence, Missouri. Ow.
Sorry.
I'm good. I have another arm.
Good.
I have a backup. What? Oh my god. That is a gigantic cat toy. You see that thing? That is crazy. That thing is nuts. That's so cool though. It's also very fuzzy. Do you want to touch it?
I do. In fact, here, you open this while I look at it.
Okay, let's do that. Dear StephenMail, hi there. My name is Charlie. I'm not sure when you'll be reading this, but I hope you both enjoyed the holidays. Along with this letter, I'm sending some art as well as a cat toy. I hope they enjoy. I followed you for quite a long time now, probably about 5 years, way before your YouTube channel grew to what it is now. I first discovered you through an Earthbound fan site that I'm sure you've heard of, and no, it's not Starman.net. It's Earthbound Central, the website run by Tomato, also known as Clyde. He has a section on the site called Cool Stuff, and one of the projects he has listed is Fobbies Are Born. I gave the first few episodes a shot, and I quickly became obsessed with the series and its absurd sense of humor. I would listen and re-listen to episodes while I did chores, took walks, and it was a blast. Then I listened to Lloyd's Are Not Christmas, which, thanks to Nintendo, is even more fun and silly. After listening to the show, I found my favorite Nintendo quotes and saved them as audio clips on my computer. I'm looking at them now, and some of the file names are, "I will pet it with my hand, but in a closed fist-like position," and "An entire city of naked people would be so beautiful," and "I'm trusting you like I would trust my mother with a hammer." It's funny because these are all improv and they're pretty funny. I was surprised to discover later on that you made the I Am Earthbound music video, which I had stumbled into on YouTube while researching a game that I was curious about, Earthbound. The dedicated fanbase surrounding the game made me curious. Sometime later, I made a thread on starman.net about the Sword of Kings. You replied and told me it took you 193 battles to find one, and then you linked me to vlog day 139. I thought your name Xvis looked familiar, so I looked it up and found out you were the guy from Foppies Are Orange. Cool. So you actually introduced me to the vlog, which is neat. I don't think I've ever had a story quite like this one. Now, a little bit about who I am. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Charlie, I'm 19, and I live in Missouri. My two big interests are creating electronic music and studying Japanese. I've always loved music and video game music, and I've played the piano since a young age, but I just got into making music fairly recently, about 3 years ago. I've been studying Japanese for around 8 years, though, 8 years now, though intermittently at first. I know Mao has some knowledge of Japanese, so you should try telling her this and see if she understands. Of course, this also means that I have to say it correctly, but here we go. Nihongo. Is that a good start? Shut up, deal with it. Nihongo wo benkyou suru no ga daisuki desu.
I like studying Japanese.
Yes.
Nihongo wa... I gotta see it. It's been too long. Nihongo wo benkyou suru no ga daisuki desu.
I'm ashamed.
Benkyou study.
Good job. It's my dream to go to Japan someday and hopefully make some decent music as well. Your videos have always been a source of comfort and laughs during difficult times, so it's hard to adequately describe what they mean to me, so thank you. Have a happy 2015. I will leave you with a spiritual quote from Alex.
Did you put the lasagna in the oven? This is God.
Charlie, thank you so much for the letter. Charlie also sends along some art. We have Nintendo, who is beautiful, and we have the Elder Scrolls logo. Is that the Elder Scrolls logo or the Skyrim logo?
I think it's the Skyrim logo.
I think it's...
Because when you start up Skyrim, it's that, and it says start.
It's been too long. It's been too... No, it is the Skyrim logo, but it's used in other Elder Scrolls games. I'm just trying to remember why. I think it's the logo for...
The Skyrim country?
No, I think it's the logo for...
The Imperials?
The Imperials. That's why. And I think there's other games that have used it. I might be misremembering, but you also have to remember that I've played the other games, but I put more time into Skyrim than I put in the other games. And that was also the most recent. And then it's a Pokemon, I think.
Yes, it's a Pokemon.
Is that Skitty?
No.
Who is it?
It's one of the evolutions, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. I don't know which. It looks like a Pokemon. I think I've seen this Pokemon before. I just don't know what it is. I feel dumb. I'm sorry. Anyway, Charlie, thank you so much for the letter and the art and, of course, the cat toy. You said it has catnip in it?
Yes.
Yeah, the cats are going to lose their mind. It's so fuzzy. This is so much fun to touch. Thank you again. Next package is from Brianna in Escanaba, Michigan. And as Mal opens it up, there is... there's a lot of stuff. Oh, there's actually...
There's one just for me.
There's separate letters. This one is for Stephen and Mal, and that one is just for Mal. And there's...
Wraps.
There's wrapped packages in there. So there's like little Christmas presents. Let me get this open.
Should I go first?
Yeah, maybe. No.
Oh, that was done first.
No, too bad. I'm going to read this one first. Sorry. Dear Stephen and Mal, Merry Christmas. It's Brianna again, the girl that lives in Escanaba like a crazy person would. Actually, it hasn't been that bad this winter so far, except we don't exactly get a white Christmas, more like a white Thanksgiving. Anyways, it only gets bad around February and March because at that point it gets annoying that it's still below freezing with ice everywhere. For this letter, as you can see, I'm going to keep it short because I know you'll be getting a lot of letters and packages this month. Thank you. As a final note, I'm currently enjoying your Donkey Kong Country Returns and Smash Bros. Wii U Let's Plays, along with going back to watch slowly your Pokemon Leaf Gene Your Pokemon Blue Gene Let's Play. Could you please do the I'm Jitters voice? I've been doing Nintendo, so I might as well. I'm Jitters. Yeah. You have to do the or it's not authentic Jitters. And since you guys love the homemade Pokemon cards so much, I'm sending you keychains of the head accessories of your SSB4 mains. Nest hat for Steven and Peach Crown for Mao. With Christmas cheer, Brianna, I love cake, 5234 on YouTube. P.S. Letter for Mao. If you get other envelope, you may proceed.
Dear Mel, hey! There are a few things I just want to say to you. For one, on December 27th, I contacted you about whether or not you have read the wonderful book, The Fault in Our Stars. Because you responded by saying you had not, I now sent you a paperback copy that I got for Christmas in a John Green book pack, but did not need because I already had a hardcover copy that I read last spring. Also, my mom heard I was sending you a few things and wanted to send you something too. It is a 31 bag from the company 31 that my mom is a director for. Merry Christmas, Brianna.
Cool, that was very nice. It's also, I mean, it's not really something we've ever talked about, but that whole The Fault in Our Stars thing is just really interesting because, I mean, John Green's a writer, but like, I don't think of him as writer first. I think of him as YouTuber. So I just think of, YouTube culture being immersed in mainstream culture is just cool. Anyway, let's open these things up. And, oh man. Look at that. Okay. That's like Nessa's on like. Yeah. Peach has got it. So we have a little crown and a little baseball cap. That's really good too. Thank you very much, Brianna. That is very, very nice. Excellent. I have to make sure I keep the tissue paper for that, otherwise it will get broken or something, or the cats will eat it. And
this one is book shaped.
It's probably a book. Not an expert.
Are you sure?
But for the fact that she said very explicitly in the letter that it was a book, very nice. I've heard that was very, very good. Also, it's apparently a #1 New York Times bestseller, so it...
My students have been talking about it and been trying to get me to read that.
And then also the movie. There's a movie also. So, I don't think the movie was, like, directed by John Green. I don't know how involved he was with the process, but...
So
and then also...
this is the bag, I assume. Oh, it's cute.
Oh my god, that is cute. I'm trying to get the...
I'm good.
I was trying to keep the paper away from the mic. I'm sorry, everyone. Your ears are bleeding. That is cool. Look at that.
Oh, it is a lunchbox. And it has my initial on it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that's
thank
amazing.
you.
You see that has the M there? That is so freaking cute. And it's got a bunch of... Are they various fruits or just apples? I think they're apples. And oranges. So there are various fruits. Melons. That is super cute. Wow. Excellent. Thank you. And it's a zipper top too.
Yeah. I put my lunch in it.
Excellent.
Now I have a cute lunchbox.
It's cute. 'Cause you're cute. Brianna, thank you.
Thank you.
And also let your moms know that we said thanks as well. Next up, we have a package from Alex in Merrick, New York. Don't cut your fingers off.
I won't. With scissors.
You already got rid of one of mine earlier, and it's really affecting my ability to open things. StephenMail! I like the alternating gold and black colors on the letters there. And the letter says, Dear StephenMail, I've been subscribed and watching Stephen Plays and Stephen Vlogs since January 2012. I've thoroughly enjoyed everything that you two have produced thus far, so much so that I've gone back to day 0 of the vlog and watched every episode. Every day I'm excited to see what new videos you two release, especially Far Cry 4. Out of all the Let's Players that I watch, you are by far the most entertaining to watch, and I'm always amazed at how dedicated you and Mal produce so many high-quality videos day in and day out. I know that you will be opening this after Christmas, hopefully in January or late February.
Tomorrow's March.
But I just wanted to send a few Christmas gifts that I thought you two might enjoy as a thank you for such great videos. Valkyrie Chronicles is one of my favorite games and an underappreciated one at that. I think you will enjoy it between the art style and the turn-based / shooter genre. If you do like it, I would be honored and ecstatic if you LP'd it at some point. I've also included Disney Magical World because I know you collect Disney games and I think Mal will enjoy this game since it's like Animal Crossing. Last but not least is something you two can use if you ever take out sushi. Enjoy, happy holidays, and Merry Christmas, Alex. Oh, Alex, thank you very much. Let's open this stuff up.
This paper has a neat texture. It's like matte.
It's also really thick, and it's weird, isn't it? Kind of opens like...
It doesn't rip like paper.
It like opens like butter.
It's interesting.
Is it made of butter? It's like a Paladin line of paper. Valkyria Chronicles for the PlayStation 3. This, I feel like I've heard of this game, but it's got to be old because it's got the old style PlayStation logo. How old is this? It must have been from, you know, early on in the life of the thing. There's a sticker over it, so I can't see, but it must have been an earlier game. Very cool, though. Very, very cool. Excellent. Thank you so much. And Disney Magical World for the Nintendo 3DS. Excellent. This is a lot like Animal Crossing. It's like Animal Crossing, but in Disney World. As long as, if I could hang out with Goofy, I'd be cool. Because Goofy's probably my best character.
Your best character.
Can you imagine if there was Smash Brothers, but it was Disney? Oh my god.
That would be interesting.
That would be good. I mean, they probably won't do it because it's like violence and junk, but wouldn't that be amazing? Like if you, like a legit fighting game? Oh my god. Sorry, I have the best ideas.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh, look at those
man.
ones. Here, you take these ones.
That is awesome.
You get those ones out?
Yeah, I got them. Look at that! Do you guys see that? They're little samurai swords. Katanas, I guess. That is amazing. That is so cool. Excellent. Thank you so much, Alex. That is very, very, very nice. That's probably some of the coolest chopsticks I've ever seen. Like, bar none. Those things are awesome.
And this thing is heavy.
What is? It's a card box. There's 2 card boxes.
Yeah, the little one?
Yeah, it's such weird paper. This is a little deck box. It's got a little dragon on it. When we open it up, it is a lot of Magic cards. It's nothing
and
but...
these are nothing but Magic cards.
Wow. These are all rares. All of them. All of them are rares. These are all rares. This is just a stack.
Uncommons.
They must have had them separated by rare and common, uncommon. That's amazing. That's a lot of rare cards. There's some notable stuff in here. Birds of Paradise, Removal Coil. Yeah, there's some Kitsune Mystic. Dang, it's just a huge stack of rares. Alex, thank you so much. So not only do we have games and some of the coolest chopsticks I've ever seen, there is a huge collection of Magic cards here as well. Alex, we had a wonderful holiday season. We hope that you did as well. Next up is another really, really, really big box from Best Buy. So in a minute, we'll know exactly what it is. There's a sheet of paper. Yep. This is another package from Stephanie. Oh man. I mean, I can see there's an item description. It says, I hope this helps you and Mal with your LP. It's the player's guide for Little Big Planet 3. It says, I hope this helps you and Mal with your LP and also add to your collection. Merry Christmas. And then also...
Oh, is that a sweet cover?
That is a cool look at... Wow. That is the player's guide for Far Cry 4, and it says, something to add to your collection, help you with the game. Merry Christmas. That is a sweet guide. Man, that is really beautiful, isn't it? I've loved the colors of Far Cry 4. The art style, the art direction, especially some of the missions in the game. Mm-hmm. I know you haven't played it, but you're probably gonna.
I'm gonna.
She wants to play it. It's just really beautiful, and to see that put into print, it's really cool because like this is the type of thing they do, like the
art style
that's within the game itself. So to see that in print is really, really awesome. That is so cool. Stephanie, thank you so much. So not only for Captain Toad, but also for the 2 guidebooks. Thank you so much, and we hope that you had a very Merry Christmas as well. The last package we have today is gigantic, like it's very, very large, but it's from Amazon. So once we get it open, I guess we'll know who it was from.
It is gift wrapped inside Amazon.
Oh really? I forgot that they did that.
Oh, it's another one from Stephanie.
Oh, it's also this is also from Stephanie. So we had the Captain Toad game, the 2 guides, and then this is also from Stephanie. Dear Lord, that is large.
You take that.
Oh! So Amazon wrapped this.
Yeah.
I knew that they did wrapping, but I've never actually seen them do it. It's actually pretty nice. All right.
You got the box?
I have the box. Got it. Pull inside
You just hit the microphone.
What? I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I almost gave myself a paper cut on cardboard, so I gotta be careful here. This is very thick cardboard. It's very dangerous. I'm gonna pull it off to the side.
Okay.
What is this thing? It's large. It's very large. It's very, very large. Can you pull, actually? We're just taking turns pulling things. Sorry for the sounds on the mic.
Okay.
Oh, I see the assassin symbol.
Okay, take the bubble wrap.
Something Assassin's Creed related? It's very big. What is it? It doesn't say.
Guess we gotta open it.
I guess we have to open it up because I currently have no idea what this is. How does it open?
Lift.
What?
Wow.
What is this? Is something for Assassin's Creed. I guess it's for Unity. It's a oh, what do they call these things?
A grail.
That's not what I was thinking, but yeah, that'll work. A grail. Oh, there's another word I think.
Cup.
Yes, Mal. The word I was trying to think of is cup. That is fancy. Crap. And there's also like a scroll. Is there something under all of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff under here as well. What is this?
Here, read this. Thank you for purchasing Prima's official
Initiate Edition Guide to Assassin's Creed Unity. As one of only 2,500 ever to be made, this box welcomes you to a rare and select order of Assassin's Creed's fans. Wow. In addition to the artifacts within, we invite you to unlock even more content to help you complete your adventure. Wow. So it is for Assassin's Creed Unity. Is it an art book?
Guide.
Or a player's guide?
Maybe. Player's guide.
So there's a player's guide in here, and it's got a map with it. It doesn't have the game, but we also have in fact, I think we have the game on both Xbox One and PS4. But it comes with all of this crazy stuff. It's got the stamp on here, which is very, very awesome. And apparently it was one of 2,500, which is crazy.
There's words on the inside of this.
I believe it. I wonder what it says. I want to find out. These are the words spoken by our ancestors, the words that lay at the heart of our creed. Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the brotherhood. Let these tenets be branded upon your mind. Follow them and be uplifted. Break them at your peril. Rise, assassin. That's very cool. It says all related to Assassin's Creed Unity, which is sad because like I'm playing through them in order. I'm getting ready to start Brotherhood, and Unity is really far into the series, so it's gonna be a while before I get a chance to play it. But this is cool. I mean, game companies are going further and further, being able to like do this kind of stuff. I remember back when maybe Halo 3. I think Halo 3 came out. There was a crazy thing that came with it. But it wasn't a freaking. Am I thinking of chalice?
Yes.
That's the word I was thinking of. Chalice. They didn't give you a freaking chalice. This is heavy. Like I can't explain, but like this is not a light thing. Stephanie, thank you so much. It was very, 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 very generous of you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that this thing existed, and this is one of the coolest, I guess, game bundle things that I've ever seen them do. Promotional stuff for games. So very, very cool. Anyway, thank you so much for this and the guides in the game, and for everyone who sent in something in December. Thank you so much. This was a huge, huge, huge mail month. I mean, absolutely gigantic. And we do have all of the mail for January. We want January to come out soon, but it's probably not going to be until we get back from PAX because there's just so much other stuff going on. We are working really, really hard to get stuff out and prepared in time for PAX, but there's still a lot to do. But if you sent something in, thank you so much. If you're watching right now and you'd like to send something in, you can go over to Stephen Vlog's About page, and you'll find our address there. And there will be another mail video pretty soon. It's going to be very different. And you guys know that the changes are happening from December to January. It's going to be a pretty short mail video because of the changes, but we do feel like these are necessary. As great as this is, and having a huge long mail video like this is something that we cannot continue to do. So next month is going to be pretty different, but it'll still be enjoyable. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next month for another Stephen and Mal open mail video. It's not the official name, but that's what,
your new name.
That's what it is.